It's right here. I thought I had the other screen on, but it wasn't yet visible. Apparently I didn't do that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway guys, hey! Welcome to the stream. Sorry for the delay today. I had a little bit of a crazy day at work, which meant I was home way later than usual, and I had to take care of a few things first before I could stream. So that is why we had to postpone the whole thing for just a little bit. But we're here now. We're ready for our second attempt at a Glitchless speedrun of Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. But before we do that, let me actually get my splits up, because that would be good. But then again, we could also already start the game because, you know, we have to get through this whole intro section anyhow, which doesn't count against the timer. So, you know, might as well get that out of the way, because this takes quite a while to get through. Like, I think it was about 5 to 7 minutes or something last time we did this.
Hello.
That's substantial.
Who are you?
Also, let me just go ahead and turn on the subtitles and change things around just a little bit. Okay, that seems to be better. We are playing on easy. Also change the controls a little bit, just so, because I'm so used to blocking on L1 that basically I switched the run and block inputs. So blocking is now on L1, or parrying, and running is on R1. Makes more sense to me, because, you know, R, run, something like that. But yeah. Let's see if we can get a time, maybe even sub 3 hours this time. That'd be great. I mean, I think I was lost for at least 15 minutes or so on the Path of Illusion. So that will already probably be pretty big time save right then and there. And then, of course, you know, not dying during the fights, not getting lost in the Trial of the Labyrinth, stuff like that. Not getting lost in Helheim. Yeah, there are quite a few improvements that we can do. So, sub 3 hours should definitely be in the cards here.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others.
Also, I should probably try and set up a save at the quote-unquote start of the game. You know, when we actually gain control of Senua, so we don't have to get through this right here every single time we boot up the game. I'll try to do a speedrun of it. But, yeah, small steps.
I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Also, it's really interesting for me to see that I seem to be really pumped at the start of every stream. Look at my heart rate right there.
Look, up ahead. You see
Most of the time I think it drops down drastically once I actually start playing the game.
Yes, it is real.
But goes to show how excited I am to be streaming.
Finally arrived in the land of
Hey there, Alex. Oh yeah. We're pumped here. I mean, even though nothing much is happening right now, we are basically just watching the intro. Senua paddling her little tree stump to the shore, while the Furies are whispering at her, telling her story. A little bit of a lull here. No. Enjoying the scenery with all these mutilated corpses on the sidelines.
Look around and you'll see them.
That always makes for a welcoming sight, doesn't it? Getting a big old pike stuck through your intestines, out of your neck or whatever.
This is not a place of rest.
I mean, are these people dead before they get rammed onto a big wooden pike? Probably not. I think this hurts quite a bit. Yeah. It's definitely not something that I would enjoy. Oop. Nope, 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 nope. This seems really uncomfortable.
What is she thinking?
But these people really do seem to enjoy doing just that to other people, that is.
Wouldn't you be?
Don't they?
You'd think she would get used
Because there are a
to
lot
it
of
by
people
now
spiked.
after so many years. But the darkness,
Right then and there.
it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away.
ASMR vibes, and I hate it.
It's always there, just out of sight,
Really?
where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that.
But what do you
just
hate about it
behind.
specifically? Oh, you hate ASMR as a whole.
To see its suffocating power.
Truth be told, I've only started hearing that acronym like 2 or 3 months ago, and I still don't exactly know what it is, simply because I haven't researched it. I just know that it's a thing that exists.
You might think she's brave
But
to
that's
go
it.
on this journey on her own.
Makes you physically uncomfortable.
Bravery that drives her.
Truth be told, I think that is exactly their intent right here, to make you physically uncomfortable.
Runs far.
Because this is an uncomfortable game, in a way. Because, you know, it deals with a lot of issues, you know, mental disorders and whatnot. Definitely not a cheerful game. I mean, we are not playing Super Mario here. Like noises intended to give you the good tingles, I think. But it makes you ill. Well, definitely no good tingles then. I mean, what would be the opposite of ASMR then? I mean, what does it even stand for? I mean, it's an acronym for something, right?
What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking.
I mean, I could probably just Google it, but
I hear her thoughts.
I'm a lazy person.
It's not too
My friend
late
was
to
super
get
into it before it became a thing.
No one will judge her.
So you have hipster friends. Is that what you're trying to tell me
She
here?
heard us. There's no going back.
I mean, that's the rulebook definition of a hipster, right? Being into a thing before it becomes a thing that the general population enjoys, or even knows about.
Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Are we done yet? I think we actually are. Okay, so we can actually start the speedrun thing. So let's get this show on the road in 3, 2, 1, go. What's I should run? Because this is the speedrun, not a speed walk. This might actually be a little bit of a problem now, because I have the run button on R1. So I would actually need both hands to make that happen. You know. But running on L2 seems kind of iffy. I don't know. Go, 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 go! I'm trying.
Yearns for life. Hungers for it.
I mean, you know.
Pack of wolves in the hunt.
It's only the second try,
She's not stopping.
so...
Not this time.
I'm just happy when I get a better time than, well, last time. Iron out a few mistakes that I did here and there that I noticed. Like getting lost, the path of illusion, for crying out loud. That was a fucking disaster.
Was right.
I think I spent a good 10 minutes or so just going in circles.
The river of knives across which lies
Which was
the
probably
halls
pretty painful to watch, not gonna lie.
of the place they call Helheim.
I mean, I actually had to look up a guide on how to proceed because I just could not remember.
I hear you.
Lady, you got issues.
There's no doubt about it. The source of the darkness is in Helheim. And the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
Also, what is that structure actually supposed to symbolize? Like, why would you build a house or whatever like this? I mean, it looks intimidating, don't get me wrong, but why?
The bridge to Helheim. I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
Also, you'll get an automatic 1-minute time save just because I actually created a fresh player profile on my PlayStation. Speedrunning profile. Which means I don't have the runestones activated, which means we won't get the 1 to 2 minute cutscene at the end of the game.
Quickly, go on, quickly.
Basically a free time save, right?
Just drop down. She's going down. What's down there? Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
It's going to hurt you. It's dangerous.
It's dangerous. Touch it.
I'm not one of them. Don't listen. I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Don't listen. I'm never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you? It's just a memory.
Druth? Is that you?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. Truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate. It's near. Look towards the gate, and the gate will open.
Never sure how long I actually have to focus these runes, to be honest.
Through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous.
It worked!
What's behind the gate? Where will it take you?
It's not safe.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell, but I watched the Northmen, learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid.
Yeah, because you're both a little bit loony.
Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here. I guess it's the same with heights.
Oh, wrong direction.
You can stand on the edge. Pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near. Waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
Wouldn't that be great though? I wish you away. Wish, wish. Wishy, wish, wish. Alright. So we're a little bit faster. Also, yeah, you will be seeing the trophy messages because I have them on. Hey there, big monster! How are you? Hope this evening is treating you well.
Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten
I mean, it's hump day, right?
rules over
Only 2 more days to go until the weekend.
whatever
tends to make
horrors
people
lie
happy.
behind that door. She must find him. Shh. Someone's here.
Actually check if there's actually some movement tech or something.
You took him from me.
So definitely haven't researched that aspect of it.
I beg you. Let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore.
Also, watch me.
Just give me
Mess up the combat still, because now I'm used to the normal button inputs. So I changed them. I don't know any movement tech besides hold run. Fair enough. How is the world record then 15 seconds faster in this split though, because it's only movement? Oh well, we'll figure it out sometime. Fight. Yeah, see? Changed the buttons and I pressed the wrong ones again. Wait, is this the... Yeah! You can kill me. Oh, see? Didn't want to parry, I wanted to run. But I switched the buttons. I'm getting so confused with the controls now. Oh, God. I should have never made that one speedrun with the normal controls. I should have just switched it immediately. This is gonna be so confusing down the line. You have to kill the first guy and then let the shadow one kill you. Yeah, basically you have to kill enemies until the shadow ones turn up. Because at this point there is basically no way for you to kill the shadow enemies yet, because you don't have the focus. Or gram. Or grammar, as it's called in this game.
spread towards her head, the seat of the soul.
Because the shadow enemies are basically invulnerable until you use the focus to basically bring them into the light, so to speak. Nah. No way for you to kill those.
Suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
all progress will be lost. That is a blatant lie.
The hardest battles are fought in the
Just learning about the fastest way to die, or can you even die to the first enemy? Nah, I don't think so. I think you have to kill enemies until the shadow ones show up. But then again, don't quote me on it, because I honestly don't know. I am just trying to replicate what the current world record in this category is at the moment, because I hadn't had the time to do a basically an investigation by myself just yet, or even talk to any of the other speedrunners of this game. But hopefully I will have a little bit of time tomorrow to do exactly that.
Listen to me, Senua.
Because I couldn't find a written guide going into the details or going into the exact details of the run.
First, face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Zurt, and the god of illusion, Valravn. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
But you know, the current world record run does something. It's probably for a reason.
Valravn, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens.
But I mean, to die fast, you should probably just let the enemies surround you and beat you.
Follow the path to Valravn and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
Alright, let's not get lost here this time. How about that? That would be quite fantastic. I would like that. Because I definitely went around in circles here, just a little bit last time. So remember to look at this thingy.
Illusion hides the path to Valravn. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
It's a door. No, push it. Push it. Push it. Come on. She did it. She did it. Look, something's
Yeah, because last time I did this, I didn't look at the gate before going up there, and then I couldn't go through the little ring thing. Make the path open up.
We do. We mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
Hey there, Mango! How was the stream? Have you finished Vampire yet? And started Fatal Frame now?
Hard she tried.
Is that what's up?
Begged.
All the guides seem to be how to set up the glitches, yeah. And, you know, since I'm running Glitchless, not really helpful. At least to me. Spoopy! Oh. You take a few good shots of the ghosts.
Seeing things
I mean, in a way, Fatal Frame might be a forerunner to Phasmophobia, isn't it?
all that lurks within.
I mean, I've never played Fatal Frame, so I couldn't exactly tell you, but
See you too.
I could see it, is what I'm trying to say here. Okay. This is already way better than last time. Oh. Ha! I pressed the right button. Look at this. Could you die, please? Alright. I didn't die. On easy. I haven't finished Vamp yet. Oh, okay. Playing it mostly at night. Ah, I see. I see. That makes sense. Yeah, because I was wondering, because I thought the game would be longer, Vampire that is, than what you've played so far. So I was curious.
Valravan's power
Oh, come on.
illusion comes from ravens. A line of
Oh, what?
ravens to break his magic seal.
Oh, come on.
Show me what you have seen, Truth.
Fucking gate.
Look how much.
Yeah, I was just, you know, as soon as I read Fatal Frame, I was just thinking about the camera and stuff. And how you use that to combat the ghosts in Fatal Frame. And I mean, you don't combat the ghosts in Phasmophobia, so to speak, but I guess the mechanic is kind of similar.
Something's shifted.
Yeah, a little bit. Getting a few ideas here and there.
Shifted. Can you feel it?
Yeah, I did, right? I think it closed again because I thought it wasn't open, and then I went back through the gate, and then it closed.
Crossing into another
So
world.
I think it was basically on me that it was open and then closed again. Not exactly sure though. Like, I think the triggers for going through these gates that, you know, alter the environment are a little bit finicky at times, I want to say.
Stay back. Don't open it. It's not safe. Don't listen to them.
To break the seal,
But again,
bind the ravens with the
I'm
mark
just
of
getting
Valravan.
used to this game at the moment. So don't mind what I say too much.
Which ravens? Where are they? Can't you see them? Line up your ravens. Line them up.
Alright, let's not get lost here this time, please.
Challenge me. Where is it? It's not your fault.
Oh, right.
Listen, focus. You need to focus. Focus.
Oh, come on. Ah? Oh, do I have to go to Yep. Did a dumbie. I did a dumb.
Fight me.
Okay, so you gotta circle around that gate and then go through that. Gotcha, game. Then go through this gate, so we can go through this. Alright, gotcha.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I wonder.
Last winter, before the tragedy, she journeyed into the wilds of her native land.
I mean, the thing is, you have to... Basically, all these gates are one way, right? You have to go through the right side for it to work.
Such a person a Gelt. Some, like Truth, become Gelt in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse. Those who make it back are forever changed.
It's him.
If you don't know which side to go through, well, you're basically fucked.
It's not him. He's helping her. It's not. It's a trick.
Speedrun
She's
wise, of
doing
course.
it on her own. He's not tricking her. It's magic. It's an illusion.
Let's go through here, align that. Boom, done.
Shh, 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 shh. What is it?
I think that was already quite a bit faster than the last time.
If you hear the soul of Valravan, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions. You can't always trust your eyes.
We picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods.
Do not try to open that because it won't open.
If only it were that simple. The worst kind comes without warning. A deep and primal signal from within. A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
Dumby.
Use your sword. Behind you.
Oh, come on, I blocked that. Eh. Could have been better, could have been worse. They were just always too close to me for me to do the running heavy attack. And I'm still getting used to the combat controls, not gonna lie. Alright, have fun with your issue. Students, huh? Oh my god.
Do you know what it's like to leave everything behind? Your home, loved ones, to head deep into the wilds. Perhaps never to.
I mean, truth be told, as long as I don't drop to low health,
Senua does.
where I can't do the running attacks anymore,
Because when darkness
or as long as I don't
speaks,
die, I'm happy with the fights for now.
turning
Simply
home
because I'm
into a
just not
foreign
used to them.
land and loved ones into strangers.
One thing I noticed in the World Trigger is I think there's a way to do some animation cancelling so you can attack faster. Oh, really?
That you were never really home.
That would be useful to know. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to do this. Do animation cancelling.
The song. Valravan's song. It's over here. It's over here. Is that? It's over there. No, it's here. There's two. Listen, focus. Listen. It's magic. It's magic.
But just for your attacks? Or probably, right?
This reminds her.
Again, I could be wrong. Fair enough.
Which forest?
Yeah, like I said, I probably just have to speak to some of the other runners at one point. To figure out the quote-unquote true strategies
She
of what to do and how to do it and whatnot.
darkness. She thought she could beat her own darkness. Did she beat her darkness? No. It nearly
We
killed
can do it here, right? Yeah, we can do it here.
Druth helped her.
Alright,
If it wasn't for Druth,
got it.
she'd be dead. She can't beat her own darkness.
Yeah, remember us spending about 15 minutes here last time? Yeah, I didn't do it this time.
To beat her own darkness. But she thought her curse
Lord, biding its time.
spread to him.
Only when
She
she's
thought she'd
under
bring the
release
darkness to him too.
will it strike to kill.
She nearly died. She thought the curse made her
Will she find Dillian
Druth
before her
helped her.
time comes?
Overcome
It was this side.
to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua. You have the sight.
We both see the darkness. We can fight it together. Speak to me, Druth. Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan. The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to
Hey, Blades!
It was
Yes.
in a hall near the sea.
I'm trying something new here.
They betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to
I saw one streamer do that on their casual playthrough. They thought that's how you solve the puzzle. Really?
Burning all before them. And into that fire.
Like I said,
made his escape.
on the last stream, I'm basically,
What was
you know,
Findan?
there's a speedrun marathon coming up that benefits a mental health organization. So I thought to myself, you know what? Senua is a pretty cool game actually, and it deals heavily with mental illnesses, and nobody has submitted a run for that so far. So why not try and quickly go ahead, learn that speedrun, and submit it to that marathon?
And
What
though
could go
Findan
wrong, right?
Never set eyes on his dear sister again. I, Druth.
So yeah, I will probably not spend too much time trying to perfect this run. I just want to get it down, you know, generally, I guess. Let's try to get a good time. And that will be that then.
The gate is open.
Also, I think we are done with this already, right? Yeah, we are.
It's coming back for me.
Yeah, that's a nice 10-minute time save. I love the game when I played it, never seen it assumed could be speedrun. Yeah, same. Like, I basically played the game once when it released. Well, a little bit later, but around that time. I love the game to bits. And, haven't touched it since. Well, until Monday, when I did the first run. Now we're doing the second run, so I'm basically playing it for the third time ever right now. It's not the most interesting of a speedrun, definitely.
It didn't end well in the wild.
But,
It never does.
you know, I think it's just thematically fitting for a speedrun marathon that benefits a mental health organization. So why not learn it for that? You know, show it off, see how mental illnesses get handled in games and whatnot,
The mind and fear deeper, deeper.
and then with another game.
You down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back.
So yeah, I will do the speedrun today. I will probably do another one on Friday.
But there,
And I think the submission deadline for that marathon is actually on the weekend, so
Reach
yeah.
out to me.
See if this one gets accepted or not.
Take my iron mirror.
And then we'll
Look
see
into
about.
it, for it is a window into the underworld. Within,
Anyway,
you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you
let's see
focus,
if I can actually do
like
this.
I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped.
There are actually a few glitches that you can do.
Focus.
You know, glitching through walls and stuff like that, but at the moment I'm running the glitches category.
I see.
This is glitches, yes. But there are glitches,
You led me to the wilds. You trapped me there.
which cut the time down by more than an hour or so. You know, it's generally like a just about 3 hours speedrun, but with the glitches it's not nearly, oh, it's not even 2 hours, so quite a bit of time saved.
You were. Where's he going? Remember your training. He's finished. Focus. Now focus.
Ah! I messed up the parry. Oh well. Still had some focus left.
I never beat you in the wilds, did I? It was an illusion. But not this time.
I mean, the glitchless run is basically optimized play, knowing what to do. And the glitch run, glitches, yeah. I missed the puzzle skip. Really?
The mark of Valravn. One of the keys to the gate to Hell.
Was it in the area with the nest?
Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory bringing her closer to defeat.
Did you do the puzzle skip by not going through the 2 gates?
Unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered
Not going through the 2 gates.
letting go. If it weren't for Druth,
Which 2 gates are you talking about?
encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dylan's.
Was it still in the forest area?
I'm coming. I still hear you.
Also, like I said, don't mind the trophy pop-ups. This is a new profile that I created specifically for the speedrun. Well, I mean, if I did do the skip, that's pretty good. The one room where there's a ton of glowy things in the forest and you have to find the real one, and you go through 2 gates to take away the false ones. Oh, that! Yeah. I get what you mean now. Yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah, in this area here, right? Yeah.
She would lay in the grass and
I get you.
And then she saw them.
Yeah, I took another look specifically at this area from the World Trigger run before I started the stream today, just so that I would get that right. Because as you can see, you know, that alone saved me about 10 minutes over my previous time, which is a lot. Because I got so lost and confused here on Monday. But still, I thought it would actually save me more time. I thought it would be closer to like 15 minutes instead of 10. Not that I don't like a 10-minute time save, don't get me wrong. I just thought it would be more substantial still.
If you look for them.
Nope, got no time to talk, Mom. We gotta go. Not talking to Mama today. Also go to the left. Go to the left. Don't go right.
Take him down. Take him down.
Ah.
Ended it.
Ah. Could have been better. Could have been worse.
She can't. It won't open.
Why won't it open?
Why won't it open?
There's another challenge.
I think in a way, managing your focus, I think, is like a really big part of the run.
The fire giant has answered.
Because if you do have focus, well, all these fights are more or less a non-issue. If you don't have focus, well, you actually have to pay attention.
On his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua.
Because, you know, focus slows down time and I think even empowers your attacks.
From the wilds. An outcast. Was badly burnt all over.
So it's basically a bit of a big win situation for you.
Pity on him. For he was not long for this world. Like her. Who spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
Oh, I totally forgot this fight.
Don't let them get behind you.
Okay, this is not going well. I'm starting to miss my attacks.
Watch out. He's stronger than you.
Come on.
Stop them.
Why did... What? What was that?
She can see.
Huh? Why did that parry not... Well, you know, parry him? That was strange. Where am I now? Oh, really? You start this far back? Oh, jeez. Okay, no, I parried his attack, but he just kept attacking, not giving me a chance to counterattack, which I find is very weird. Oh well, at least I know that this encounter is there now. Because I totally forgot about that. Oh, come on.
It's around you. She finished him. It's near. Defiance. Then yourself.
Yeah, that was a little bit better.
I can still smell it. The sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh.
But yeah, if you just can kill the enemies quickly enough while they are still spawning in, all these fights can be pretty easy, but you know, if you miss your timings or whatnot, well, things can go a little bit sideways pretty
Yes.
quickly.
I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
Focus. No.
The path to Helheim is sealed to the living. But you already walk amongst the dead.
Ooh, I know.
Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened. When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, and slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of, I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
Better don't do that against these guys.
They can see your weapon.
Come the fuck on, dude.
Behind you.
That's another shit, dude.
Position.
It was a so-so
When you
fight.
see a fire gate of Surt, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel and let the dead walk through. Find the fire, Senua.
Yeah, I think when you've learned the fights, it's good to know what enemies spawn and in which order. Like if you know the first enemy is a shield guy, you know, don't even try attacking, just try smashing his shield. You know, with a knee attack or fist or whatever. Stun him. Because obviously your attacks won't do anything against him. Because he has a freaking shield.
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
What's happening?
Where's the fire gone? Where's it gone?
The fire's disappeared. The pyre.
Surt.
Surt is through
waiting
there.
for you. He's waiting for her. You can't get through.
How will she get through?
She'll need to find another way.
Truth and Surt. Find your own path.
There's always another way.
Find another path. There's always a way. Another gate.
She needs to find it.
Another fire sacrifice.
Another fire sacrifice.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
Find the fire.
It's too far.
Like a fire starter here.
Find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it?
Everything will burn.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will burn. Then how will she find the way back?
She won't. She won't be able to tell.
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt. I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes, but they just screamed like helpless pigs.
Run, run, run. Run, 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 run. Run, run, run.
Do your gods answer your prayers, Senua? I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua! Find your own path, like I find mine!
My gods abandoned me. I am alone.
Droof is a really great friend, isn't he? Oh wait, you gotta go. No, there. You gotta go like this way. Yeah. So I got this thing.
The fire, Senua, to follow the path.
We gotta look at the gate over there. Wait, was there another bell here? I don't think so. I think the next bell is when we are on the fire.
The Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Senua, I was a man of knowledge, not a warrior. To survive, I did things. Bad things. Like you, Senua. The man I once was has died. And when that happens, even gods you worship can die with you.
Okay. Wait, this is not the right way, is it? Huh? Oh. Totally missed it. I was like, wait, where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh yeah, look at that thing. That's where you go, you dummy. Ah. It's sometimes really hard to see which direction she's actually leaning, I believe. At least it is for me. Okay, there's another fight here, if I remember correctly. I do. Oh. Did not expect to hit that guy.
Find a good position.
You say your world has collapsed. Good. Let it collapse, and have the courage to shed your tears. Raise your world to the ground!
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn, will you see the world anew.
No, I see nothing now.
That's a little bit drastic, isn't it? You know, raising everything to the ground. I mean, you should, you know, destroy, erase, improve, but I mean, you need to do that for everything.
Tell me truth. How did you escape your darkness?
Senua, once I found my purpose, I was no longer enslaved to the suffering I had to endure to reach it. Unclouded by fear, I could see it clearly in others. Even my captors feared the fire of Cert. And so, during one raid, I took my chance and ran, knowing that they would not follow. The fool ran into the fire. They left me for dead. Maybe they were right to. But here I am. Free.
I'm glad I found you in the wilds. I wouldn't have made it without you.
I think it's actually faster to not open this door and instead just go back up here. And then drop down here. Because opening that door takes so long. Holy crap.
Senua, if I can survive the fire of Cert and escape my darkness, then so can you. Run, Senua! Run! Through the fire! Keep running! Go on! Nothing will stop me! Run, Senua! Run! Run, Senua! Through the fire!
I think this is where we split for the path of fire.
Don't get it. Don't.
sword.
I'm sorry.
Basically, we have to wait for him
I'm
to.
so sorry. This darkness takes everything. Everyone.
Don't use the focus until he is on fire.
Do this.
I'm trying to say.
We can fight this together, side by side. We always do.
This is my battle. I have to face it alone, away from here.
Where will you go?
I don't know.
For how long?
I don't know.
I believe in you. You know that. Just promise me that you will come back to me. I want you to say it. I want you to say it.
I will come back to you. I promise.
Come on.
Take his mark, and I will cheat you from the underworld and forever be in your debt.
You destroyed everything, everyone, but not me. Fight me now.
Okay. That doesn't work. Oh, come on.
He's getting stronger. We must stop him. You must stop him first. See past
And there we go. Should have just used the second focus sooner, I suppose. Also, I guess you shouldn't try to attack him first, as his attack will just interrupt you. Yeah, you know, that is actually the thing that kind of annoys me a little bit about this run, because it is on easy difficulty. The fights are over so quickly that you never get to the good parts of the battle music.
Place. And so it goes
Really a shame.
until we fall. And in the end, we all fall. Even the gods have their time. Yet we still go on. Why?
I made a promise, and I will go to hell to keep it.
I die free, knowing you will carry my stories with you. I have fulfilled my quest.
Yes, you have.
When the darkness comes, I vow to guide you in this life and the next to fulfill yours.
Then I will see you in hell.
Be ready to face horror in the eye, as I have, to find your answers, your quest, your truth.
Druth was a troubled man,
You don't say.
scholar turned slave. They tortured him. took him with them on their raids, drove him to madness, spreading this new form of darkness to new worlds. To my world. Senua saw a deep connection form between the Northmen and the darkness. His tales of hell were true. Then that was the source of it. She learned everything she could from him, until she too could see what he saw.
Alright, let's go back to the gate then. Cross the bridge. So yeah, I remember going left now. I always want to turn right at these intersections.
Have you ever died before? It's a serious question. When the illusion of self is shattered, you simply cease to be. Though it may not seem that way to others, you know when it is true. You can feel it. A stranger in your own body. An imposter. And nothing is the same ever again. Senua has died before. And she will do so again.
With the mark of Valravn and the mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
Why is she waiting?
Open the gate.
Open the gate.
Don't. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't.
She's done it.
So dark.
And now the best cutscene in the game,
Cross. Only the dead may cross.
in my personal opinion.
Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Yeah, it does. The poetry in this scene.
In this waking nightmare,
His voice.
where all dreams come true,
So good.
you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home.
Chills. Literal chills. I think it's probably the most iconic scene in the whole game.
They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart.
Yeah, I think the whole poem is actually in the trailer, just not all the scenes. But yeah, in the launch trailer, the whole poem is in there, which is fantastic.
The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering, worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandon him to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Oh then. Go. That was not far enough.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It will call you.
Oh, come on. I totally parried that.
Why suffer the past when there is a new road ahead? The only one that makes any sense.
Finish this.
Oh, come on. Seriously, for that last dude. Fucking shield bash. Itchy nose. Itchy nose.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another change.
She's injured. She's not gonna make it.
That was the wrong direction to dodge, I think. Looking at the situation here. I have to take another look how to fight these guys properly, I suppose.
She's got her sword. Prepare your go. Attack. Behind you.
Yeah. I mean, at least I think I'm starting to get better at the combat. Not yet where I should be.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself with secrets. You'll find yours.
Sorry. Where's the S shape? Oh, it's on the... It's somewhere here, wasn't it? Yeah, there. There it is. A line, please. There we go. Okay. Was a little bit slow. So I think it is faster to go this way than to go all the way around. I mean, we do have to open this door, but otherwise we would have to circle all the way around. What don't you know? Sorry, I must have missed that. Oh, it's faster to go around instead of through this door. Ah, fair.
The gate.
Okay, that is the bridge done. The road is fast, I am.
That song again.
I getcha.
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace.
Did say that Evan was the trial did get lost in.
The
Yeah, I
gods
do know
will
now.
Punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
It's actually pretty easy.
Stormy seas and lost souls.
Funnily enough.
She's dreamt of this before.
Because you go left, you go right,
They
you go
say
left,
dreams are visions of
and then
our
you go
minds, thoughts
always
and
right.
fears, as seen by our inner eye.
It's not that hard.
But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there's no one left to do that for you.
Oh, this is gonna hurt like a bitch.
If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on.
Man, it's gonna hurt.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. Listen to it.
Maybe don't touch the wound with your dirty fingers? Just saying.
It's not real.
It is real.
It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead. Who are you?
Do you still believe in me, Senua?
It's a trick.
She knows he's here.
It's a trick. He's already dead.
He knows he's here.
He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
The light.
Go towards the light.
It's him.
There he is.
It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind.
Yes, no, he's here.
It's in your
It's
mind.
him. It's real. It's happening.
Go towards it.
Alright, now we got slow Senua. I mean, she never was exactly a fast one, but she's even slower now.
There it is. You're imagining things.
It's dead. He's gone. You were too slow.
How could you?
Keep
How
going.
could you?
Keep going. Ignore the pain.
Who else enjoys long walks on the beach?
You.
I do.
We touch you.
Just, you know, maybe not this one.
See?
Because this beach is pretty much wasteland of broken ship hulls. Also, the state I'm in is not exactly, yeah,
Before she first met him,
good
she was not in a good place.
for having a walk
Just a teenager.
around here.
Not like the others.
The sand and the mud and the wind
Barely
and the
functioning,
salt
she barely
sea.
left the house.
I don't know.
Her
This
father's
must
in
hurt like a
there, made sure
motherfucker.
of that. Only
Doesn't make the lives of
occasionally
beach too.
venturing out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs,
Fair enough.
errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one,
Son of a beach.
barren and lonely.
It's already disappeared.
Nothing lives here. Not even you. It's in your mind.
Also remember to go left here.
It's in your mind.
Continue. Not straight. Go left.
There he was, the lone figure of a boy. Sword play under the shade of a tree.
Oh, come on. Go now.
She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him. The gloom lifted. For the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope. she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
It's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. Do you really think it's real?
You want to believe it's real, but it's a trick. You're deluded. Where are you going?
Where is she going?
Oh, this is a change of scenery.
What is she following?
You can't even fight. It's just deception.
Odyssey so effortlessly caught the world in bliss. If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like
Did I split for the
No.
tree here already?
that? No one.
Well,
That can't be right.
watched you, and
You learned all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I think I split on the bridge
I'm here for the warrior trials.
later.
Come and watch.
I think the last time I did that, I split the bridge when I was actually after the cutscene.
You can't put it into words.
Yeah.
That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it.
Yeah, I split somewhere in between that cutscene.
Becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all. Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy
They
you.
won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here,
No.
and all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
By the tree.
Can you see him?
You want to believe it.
Is he
It's not
there?
real.
Is he there?
You're alone in these mountains.
Is that Dillian?
Nothing lives here.
You won't survive.
You met him by the tree.
She met him by the tree.
Maybe it's a sign, the tree.
What's he trying to tell you?
He's waiting for you by the tree.
Oh, come on. So, yeah, I'm gonna split here.
Take
Take
a
it.
sword.
A sword.
Take it.
Dillian left it for you.
Take it. Take it. Take it.
Nice sounds. Awesome to listen to.
It's ending.
It's coming from there.
happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods.
True?
Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face trials.
Go to the shard. Go to the shard.
Well, then let's do this.
There it is. Focus. There's the shard. Focus. Focus. Use your eyes. Look.
Get closer.
What can you see?
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes, and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones,
Alright, left, right, left, all the way right.
then comes the reckoning.
This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
Who's there? Dillian, I'm here.
Huh?
I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met.
I'll find him.
Right.
Don't touch the walls.
You don't. What was that?
Left.
Did you hear that? Nothing. What was that voices? Is that his voice or the voice of the dead? Not Dillian.
I can hear him.
Calling to you. Can you hear
We
him?
go right.
Where is he? He sounds like he's getting
Right.
further away.
The voice is getting louder.
Listen, Dillian. Listen, listen, listen. It's him. Listen.
It's getting louder.
There he is.
You're getting closer.
Keep going.
Senua, follow the voice.
You're nearly there.
Dillian's voice.
It's him. He's going to save you.
Fine. It's not him. It's not him.
We told you. We told you it was a trick.
And this looks good.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian anymore.
What's happening?
Quiet.
It's not him.
He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
That's not Dillian.
That doesn't sound like Dillian.
It sounds like something more dangerous.
That voice. It's not Dillian.
Yeah, there we go. Done.
Dillian wants me to face my fears.
That wasn't so bad now, was it? Too easy. I mean, you know, when you know the way, it's always easy, of course. But it's just if you want to find all of the runes inside here where it can be a little bit tricky. Because then you would have to go through more of the labyrinth itself.
I'm leaving. decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chieftain's son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal?
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the
That was my
light
favorite section when I first played the game.
you,
Really? I
they
don't
will
know.
turn their back on you.
I don't like blindness. It's creepy.
The
Like,
gods
really.
can only fix you through my hand.
I mean, it's well done. Don't get me wrong.
You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Yeah, keep talking.
It's done.
You did it.
But there's more. There's more.
You're tired, but you have to keep going.
There's still more.
There's always more to do.
It's
Yes,
not
yes, yes.
going to be easy.
You're getting tired.
Never easy.
Can you do another one?
It's too much.
Have you got the energy? She hasn't got the energy.
No. Too much to do.
Here come the creepy crawlies. If I wanted to speedrun this and be hardcore about it, I would try to learn the blindness blindfolded.
Give his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well.
Well, wouldn't that be a challenge? Huh.
In blindness, there can be.
I mean, it would be thematic.
Only by
That's for
giving
sure.
can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life. And
I mean, there are
pass on
basically
the
only
stories
like
of the Northmen to you,
2
Senua.
sections, I want to say, in there. That would be really hard.
Where am
Or tricky to get through.
I? I can't see.
But only you have to plan to put it as an incentive for a marathon. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it would be a fun incentive. Definitely.
I'm right here. Can't you see me?
Help me.
Breathe slow.
I mean, you know, you have the controller and Dillion's help voice. Get through this, I suppose.
Tell me what you feel.
Because, like, you know, the controller is like vibrating like crazy right now.
There is a way out.
I can't tell where it comes from. The others.
Yes, you can.
The voices. They've gone.
I'm still here.
It's so quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath. Feel it rise and fall.
Am I going the right way?
Be aware of
Oh, it's
everything
there.
you hear
Oops.
and feel. Let your senses guide you.
Yeah, now you gotta turn left. I remember now.
I'm somewhere else now. The breeze has gone.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you. What do you hear?
I hear water.
Go to it.
I've reached the water.
Good. That's your way out.
I'm so sorry.
Follow it upstream.
I thought I left
Also, I'm
myself
sure that in the higher difficulties you can actually see even less of the environment around you.
It's not your fault.
Because I think when I first played this, I could
It's
barely
inside.
see anything here.
It won't let me go.
Senua, my father, he taught me the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the soul. You're no coward. Prove that to me in the warrior tribe. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
This isn't your battle. You don't have to help me.
I want to. Besides, you are going to be a great warrior one day. You need people like you.
I'll do my best.
I know what you're thinking. He's not really here. It seems there's no escaping the past in this place. And so she's forced to relive
Yeah, remember this time to go a little bit to the left first and then go right into the house. Immediately go to the right.
There is a house.
And when we jump down, go to the left.
I don't know
Well.
what's inside.
Don't be afraid.
Don't go straight, go left.
There's something in here.
Do you see it? No. Then it cannot see you. Quietly move past it, one step at a time.
Way too close, isn't it? Maybe not.
It's not following me.
Definitely didn't think that we would make that.
Keep moving forwards.
Yeah, I think this section here is pretty tricky if you were to do it blindfolded. Because I don't know if the paths of these things are set or not.
There's more of them. I think they're moving.
You're breathing too
Oh
fast.
jeez.
I'm scared.
Listen to the sound of your breath. In and out. In and out. It will pass. You can do this, Senua.
I think we did it. For now.
I think I'm in a house. It stinks. Of death.
The darkness is testing you, but you are in control.
Oh, come on. Oh, wait, what? Did I input the wrong direction? What the hell? What?
I think I'm in a house. It stinks of death.
Okay, so apparently you have to input the direction opposite of Senua's head.
Control.
Something like that. Oh.
Well, there's a
That
well.
was a stupid, stupid death.
Don't turn back.
Like, really, really stupid.
Getting close.
Delia. Help me.
Okay, just run straight. More or less.
Delia. Is that you? I can see a light.
Yes. I can see you too.
Okay, got it.
She could spend hours, days even, trapped within herself, in the dark.
Did it! Did it! Really did.
You see me?
Yes.
Your eyes were open, but you were gone.
And when it finally let her go, she could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
When it comes for me, I have no power over it.
But here, for the first time, someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
You found your own way back. All you needed was a little help. A little hope.
Okay, trial of a tower. I think the tower might actually be the easiest one, because it's pretty straightforward.
What if we're wrong?
Oh, no, Labyrinth is probably the easiest, because that is really straightforward if you know the way.
Is the end. It's just a trick. It's just a pointless test. You've been fooled before. You could be fooled again. You're being tested. You don't know. It's just their game for you. You never know which way it's going to go.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Fixie bridge.
Dillian is in there. Don't forget. You can feel it. You need the runes to fight Dillian. You need Dillian. He's waiting for you. He always said he's close. He cares about you. He's close. He loves you. Calling you. Dillian, we're here. Dillian, we're nearly here. The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe. Dillian. There he is. There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in.
Oh, shut up.
He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world. The dark. The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
I was just gonna say, didn't I get the rune? No, I did. Jesus Christ.
There he is. Where are you taking He's up there. He's up there. How do you get up there? There's a way. Has claimed Dillian. There is a way up there. Find the way. She can do it. He didn't know. You're really weird. She can find the way.
Find the way. Are you the way?
Look what happens to the things you love. Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend. He saw who she really was. Dillian. He saw the warrior within. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. You're special. Friendship turned to love. They mean nothing. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and Dillian. Future. It wouldn't be this. Two realities tearing at her soul. Dillian saved her. You owe your life to Dillian. You owe
Doing puzzles. Puzzle.
You had that loved you. You squashed it, strangled it. The curse cannot be undone. Wasting your time. You have no time for this.
Okay, get the second rune. Dude, I'm literally doing a speedrun. How much more do I need to speed up?
What if these trials mean nothing within you? Laughing at you. What if they take you no closer to Dillian? You're letting this get in the way. What if they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle? Could she trust you? What if this is pointless? What are you doing? Why did you think you could make this work? You keep seeing runes. You see runes everywhere. Everywhere.
True.
They're not real. What if they don't actually make
Well, they probably aren't.
The gods were lying. Thinking instance, but really the gods are playing with you. Was it worth it?
Alright, let's see if we can do this. Another balancing act, quite literally.
Slow, quicker. Be very, very careful.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbel. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. And slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
You're going to fall. Careful.
No, she's not. She's not.
I think I'm getting better at this.
She's steady. She can do it. You can do it, Senua.
Ah, okay.
No!
And that's the tower done.
Senua, your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. So we fix them by taking away their sight. Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
Still just ultimately understanding, isn't
To
it?
protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse.
I think we all need more Dillians in our life.
Sorry.
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you. They're taking you from the inside. You're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours anymore. They're going to take everything you have. The memories of ghosts. They belong to the gods, not to you. They're eating you from the inside. They want
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Go on.
Where are we? I don't like it.
Hmm?
This place feels...
What is this place?
This place feels... It's... creepy. It feels wrong. It feels strange. Where is it? There he is. There he is.
The light.
Go towards it.
He's in the house. He's
Find
going in.
He's disappearing.
Follow him.
Don't let him disappear.
It's a test. Like the old warrior trials. Dillian will help me.
The stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. But the water. She could taste the rot. No one else could. She knew something was wrong, something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like that.
Just going through the gates. Going through the gates.
You did it. She did.
Going through the gates.
Done yet. Just a small piece. He found a way
To climb the tower.
the ladder.
Quick. What now?
You can see it. Aligned to the truth. The bridge.
She did it.
Did it.
You fixed the bridge.
She fixed it.
You passed the trial. Get to the house.
You succeeded.
For once, they're actually nice to me, huh? Okay, it's gonna be a doozy.
Senua! Come to me! Where are you?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Are you in there?
You have to find him.
Come out if you are.
Dillian!
Not exactly sure how am I losing time here, but okay, game.
There's too much. Someone's calling you. What's that voice?
You can hear Dillian. It's Dillian. Go to him. Dillian. Go to him. He's trying to save you. What should I do?
Focus. Two more.
Two more.
Where are they? There it is.
It's close. Run. It's close. Run now.
The light.
Go towards it. Find it. Focus. Focus.
No.
To find one more. One
That's it. Don't get lost.
Find the other
Oh,
side.
come on. Go around the corner, Senua.
You. Where is he?
Where are you? Don't let it see you.
It
Go.
is.
Go towards it. Run. You've got them.
Press the door.
Find a way out.
Find the gate.
Get out. Run. Run. Look at you. Don't let it see you. It's coming. Move away. You're lost again.
I'm not lost. You're lost. I lost time, but I gained time? What? What are these splits?
Senua!
Did I lose that 1.5 minute because of the trial of blindness
What happened?
when I fell down?
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed.
I mean, I wouldn't know what else it
They're
is.
right.
How would they know?
Because I
such a
definitely
thing?
did better on the trial of the tower.
gone?
I think I did better on the trial of the swamp as well.
They're just
Only thing that was a bit iffy was the trial of blindness. Huh.
good people, but they're
Oh, well.
scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. It doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness.
Oh, it was probably a gold split because I hadn't split the trial of the tower before. Yeah, that would make sense.
You're not a monster.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster.
You've done it.
You did it.
The warrior trials.
You need that sword. Go get the sword. You did it for the sword. You have to get the sword.
With
Get the
grammar
sword, indeed.
reforged, you will have Odin's blessing to walk halls of Helheim and challenge Hela as an equal.
So Dillion was helping me. And the sword will lead me to him. Like when we first
Gave her
met.
the strength to pass the warrior trials, and she saw a way out. To leave her past behind and become a warrior in Dillion's clan.
The sword is tainted by the gods of darkness. Leave it.
No. He left it here. He wants me to take it.
You will pay a price for this.
But years later, with Zinbel's parting words still haunting her, the darkness came back with a vengeance. A plague.
Dillion?
Everyone suffered.
My father was not supposed to die like this.
Do you see it clearly now, Senua? The suffering you've caused.
This is your fault. You brought this plague to us. You have blood on your hands.
Lovely place.
They're coming for you now.
They're coming.
They're coming to get you.
Hold your heavy strike. Hold it. Hold your heavy strike. Hold it. Unleash the sword. She can't remember. She can't focus.
The mirror focus. It's building. She's hurt. There's blood.
Why don't I have? Wait.
You won.
Okay, this was idiotic.
Focus.
It's the only way. There's nowhere to go.
Yeah, that was a little bit dumb.
The corpse waved through itself over the ones I loved. The ship broke up under them. The ship that had sailed from the land of shining fields. Their
Oh, well.
memorial stone is sacred. Come not here in the sun. Come not with a sword. Come not crying over a naked corpse. Come not with disturbed mind.
Do you hear the suffering, Senua? Does your precious gift of sight let you see the souls that rot here in this sea of corpses? Do you feel the blood
Come on,
run
dude.
cold on your skin? Do you hear their endless cries? Do you smell their putrid wounds? They were once brothers, sisters, and loved ones. And look at what you have done to them.
Oh, God.
All because you were a coward, because you ran from your curse instead of facing it. When you turned your back on your father, Zinbel, you turned your back on the gods and let the darkness wreak havoc on your people. Why must they pay for your heresy?
Who is it?
Wrong button.
Galena.
Where are you?
Do you hear, Senua?
It's
Do you hear the voice of your mother, Galena? She calls for you, Senua. Go to her. Answer her pitiful call.
And the music here is so good. It's such a shame that we don't get to hear a lot of it.
Both dead. You both surrendered to the
Even your dear beloved mother was powerless against the darkness when it came for her. She too had a sight. She too doubted the gods and let the darkness infest her. But she didn't run. She escaped the only way she knew how. She gave her life to the gods. If only you had done the same,
Alright,
the
big battle.
world would have been spared this horror. It's not too late. She's calling for you. Why don't you join her? Why do you still fight on? Maybe you too should suffer with your brethren in this rot and let your blood seep into the seas, the rivers of hell. Isn't that what you deserve after all you've done? Give the darkness what it wants, let it swallow your soul and destroy all that you are.
Where do we need to go?
Why are you fighting for someone who is already dead?
There.
Just
A little bit disoriented.
What hope is there for him, even if his soul could be rescued? Do you think
I think that is another thing that
you've done
hurries up,
to
the fight transitions if you just can
to his father?
stay on top of where you are here, so you can find the exit more easily. Because, let's be honest, everything looks pretty much the same around here. Okay, I see we completed the trials and we are now got the sword. Yes, we did. Definitely did. Basically on our way out of the Sea of Corpses right now.
I can't fight it anymore.
Okay.
Not on my own. Where are you, Mother? I want to be with you.
Beast domain is gonna be fun.
That night, she gave up on her world to follow in the footsteps of her mother, to go to a place where the darkness couldn't reach her.
Senua. Look at me.
Do you hear them? They're calling for me.
We've lost so many. And I've lost my father. I can't lose you.
You said it. I have blood on my hands.
I didn't say that. You've done nothing wrong.
Symbol was right. Everyone will suffer.
Zimbel is a fake. He is a hateful, bitter liar. He's poison. And his words still haunt you. Who do you trust? Him? Or me? Do you still believe in me, Senua? In us? Come back to me. Please. Don't let this darkness come between us.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. He gave her the sword with which to fight in more ways than one. And she gave him her word, never to surrender. All she needed was a little help. A little hope.
To be honest, I just noticed for the first time that her face paint is starting to come off. I mean, it makes sense. Totally does. I've never noticed that before. Huh. Nice detail. Yeah, I mean, that's of course true, but I meant in the game, like in the present. I mean, it makes sense that it isn't there in the flashbacks because they generally only put on the face paint when they go to war, right? And in the flashbacks are all, well, more or less peaceful, I want to say, you know, no fighting there or anything.
I'm here to help you. Senua. We're back. We found her. We found you. We thought we lost her. Where have you been? Here she is. Don't worry. We're here to help you.
But if you pay attention to her face's right side, you know where she has this gash on her temple? You can see that the paint is basically gone at that point. And on the other side, it's also starting to come off because of sweat and dirt and whatnot. That's pretty cool.
Does she know which way to look? Does she know her way into the mountain? She's a good girl.
Oh, isn't she?
Look up.
So clever.
There's a door.
You can do it.
You can see it.
Come on, Senua.
Go away. I'm not listening.
To the mountain.
Something's behind the door.
What is it?
She can feel it.
No.
Don't open the door.
No, go in. Don't.
Turn back.
What's in there?
A great beast guards Helheim. Garm is its name, and it knows you are here, Senua. It can smell your stink. What are you afraid of, Senua? How will you save Dillion if you are too much of a coward to step into the shadows?
They can't stop me.
Then do it!
Run.
She can't make it.
Run.
Stalking you from the shadows. Your sword is useless here.
It's actually nice that we just got the sword just to have it be useless.
Don't be fooled. The beast is still here. No. It's a trick.
Mother, do you hear that?
Don't fall for it.
It's me, Senua. So loud.
It's not her.
So full of hate.
It's a trap.
I just want to help them. Tell me what to do. Your father wants them to go away. And he only hurts me to silence them. But
Sure.
he's gone now. They always come back. He says I will die if I go with them. They say that I'm already dead. No, they want me with them. Stop! That's why they crawl through the walls. Don't listen. Do you see them? Do you see their faces? He's coming. Senua, help me! Help! Get me out of here! Don't go!
Where has she gone? She's disappeared again.
She shouldn't be here. She escaped the darkness. She took her own life to escape it.
Be undead. She can't remember when it started. Or when her mother lost her smile. Her eyes gazing past her towards a world she could not see. This is what happens if you reach for the underworld, he said. It was a lot to take in for a child. And the first time she felt the cold chill of fear. I don't talk much about her father, Zinbel. I suppose I just didn't want to risk upsetting her. But it doesn't matter now, does it?
Yep, it did.
Get through it as quick as you can. The panic is here.
Yes, 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 we'll get in the fire. Fire! Fire!
The roots of light will keep us. The light will guide you. Can you feel them? Hidden in plain sight. She has it. You have it.
Okay, that's one.
What's next? Two more to find. Feel the two more to find. Why are you doing these pointless time? Symbols are pointless. They're meaningless. Your mother's here. What if you collect them and there's nothing behind the door? Save Dillian. The door is just another trial. Just another track. Just to distract her from her real mission. You think you know, but you don't. Your mother is. You don't know that. Save Dillian. Her torch is going out. No, it's not. It's going to run out soon. She hasn't got much time. She's too slow. It's not going to burn. The darkness will come again. Light. Save Vito. She has it. She did it. She's done it. Well done.
This place. It reminds her of the isolating, suffocating darkness that she lived through as a young girl. Imprisoned in her room at night. The faces in the dark, coming through the walls. She once thought everyone could see them. I mean, that's what children say all the time, isn't it?
Oh, whoops.
That there are monsters in the dark.
Gone too soon.
By the time she realized that only she could see them, her father, Zinbel, could see the monster in her.
Okay, that's a fight coming up. Don't do that. Oh. Hey! What? Oh, come on.
You can't go anywhere without your light. Take the torch and move.
Which one did we have to light again? This one?
What's she doing? She's lighting the torch. It's not gonna help her.
No, I think it was this one. Yeah, it was this one.
Do you think you can keep away from the shadows if you light the torch?
Yes, yes, yes.
The darkness is within. You're wrong.
Yeah. That one over there. Okay.
The beast
Good.
is crawling into your mind, searching for weakness. It found your mother and used her to trap you in here.
Did you see her die? I don't remember. I was only 5. They told me she escaped the darkness. That she's with the gods.
She can get her mother out.
But what if they lied? What if the darkness took her and trapped her here?
It's a trap. The beast is coming. Stupid being.
Run away from the beast and let you have nothing!
Dum, bum.
What have you done?
There he goes.
You've lost him. It's over.
Head lost. I think we are a bit headless now. Aren't we?
Without his head, you will never bring his soul back. His fate is sealed.
You know, because he lost Dillian's head. Headless. Ah! So funny.
Now it can see you at your weakest. The time you suffered as as a child at the hands of your father Zindo while you pined for Dillion. Do you remember the darkness, Senua? The beast is bringing it back.
Mother, why did you leave me?
No, my head. Yeah,
This darkness,
head's gone.
it's spreading.
Head
Father's
is
keeping me
gone.
away from the others. Away from Dillion. I won't give up. I'm not going to rot in here. I'm going to fight Dillion.
Oh, let's go. It's a go. George.
Now she has the light. Keep going. Save the light. Keep going. Where is she going?
The beast is down there.
No. She knows the beast is there. She keep going towards. He's always. Where are you watching you? The beast is there. You're never safe from him.
You can feel it. She needs to find it.
She's come. She's lost it and she has to find it. The torch alight.
Is the fight before we go to the door? I think it is. Yes, it is. Ah.
He's down. Finish it. Finish it. Strike him. They're winning. No, she isn't. Behind you. It's nearly over. Finish it.
Where's the torch? Yeah, I think that wasn't a terrible fight. Could have been better? Sure. Would it have been worse? Absolutely. Oh, I totally forgot to check the goddamn door though. Knack, 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 knack. We'll look at the door, so now we know what room to look for. Time laws. Yeah, there we go. Now we can open the fucking door.
Her father tried to help her.
But she wouldn't.
She'll die. He was doing his best. She hasn't. She never she'll die.
But she wouldn't listen. She never listens.
Yep.
Everybody is dead because of her. It's all her fault.
All
Weak.
she should have known. She should have.
Why doesn't she learn? When will she learn?
She doesn't understand.
Now the darkness has Dillian's soul.
And it will take it and never give it back.
She can search and search, but she will never find it.
She's let the darkness in. It's the end.
The darkness will take her like it took her mother.
She can't resist. Pointless even trying to retrieve it. What's she doing? She's making light.
Go.
She's got light on the other side.
She'll be safe. What's her plan? What's she thinking?
Gotta admit that the fire's looking really nice. Just taking a really close look now. The first time, I think.
She can do it.
You have to do it. Force it. Get up. Get up.
What are you doing?
Do we even need the torch anymore after this? Yeah, we do. We definitely do. No doubt about it.
Dillian. She can't help but think of him. A tender guiding flame in a world so black. The longer it burned, the more she convinced herself that there was nothing beyond its reach. How little separates us from what we fear.
Keep the torch alight.
Alright. Hey there, Nerdfighter! Thank you for the good luck. Great luck, even. Hi, my friend. How was the move? Have you settled in?
I hear you.
Come back to me soon.
I'm coming for you.
Follow my voice.
I'm coming.
Come on, no, don't get stuck on the fucking rock.
Zillian.
This is close, this is close, this is close. Oh, we did it.
No.
Whew.
You're not taking it.
All settled. Even did some ice skating at the lake. Oh, that sounds nice.
I can smell
No.
Alright, let's see if we can do this fight as good as we did
Leaving with him.
last time. I don't think we can, but you never know.
that is why Dillian will run.
It is. Getting a little bit nervous because of this boss fight.
Come into my shadow.
Because the loot is a doozy. Oh, come on. No. No, 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 no. Okay, I don't think this fight will be quite as good as we would. Wait. Do we have? No, we don't. Don't go. Ah, shit. Yeah, that was like possibly the worst outcome that we could have had because I just used the focus when he was going. Oh god, this is just drama now. Oh well. Well, 40 seconds lost. Yeah, I think I gotta practice that fight a little bit more. Pet the dog. Yeah, I'm not gonna pet that dog though. Yeah, you know, I saw other people using a heart rate monitor in their streams, and I started to think it would be a nice idea to incorporate that into my streams for the speedruns, just so guys can see how stressful this actually is for me.
Come from the hand behind the gods.
No way.
A familiar hand, cold and cruel. He tried to fix her with his rituals.
I mean, I kind of petted the dog, didn't I? In a way.
She couldn't say which was worse. The darkness. Or the monster that her father had become. She couldn't fight them both. And so she left. Headed for the one ray of light that shone.
Oh, hey, we got the head bag.
If she had stayed, she wouldn't have survived. But maybe Delian would still be alive.
I'm so sorry, my love.
She will save his soul. Even if this time she can't save her own.
Alright. Getting to the last leg of the journey here.
Forgive me, Senua. I know you have no reason to trust me anymore.
Shadow, listen.
But believe this. It was my mission to make you hate. To hate the darkness with a passion so great it would focus your mind on this quest. Realize it.
Yes,
I'm feeling that your face is black. All this time I wanted to protect you from the truth that would have destroyed you a long time ago. But you have conquered your darkness at every turn. You deserve to see behind the veil of darkness.
And take me to the mountains.
Game is so dark, so it's kind of awesome. Yeah. It heavily deals with all kinds of different mental illnesses.
You will not survive what is in there.
And what they do to people and whatnot. I mean, it's mainly a story-focused game, so you know, the gameplay is pretty, I want to say, basic, maybe not that interesting. Which also means that the speedrun itself is not that interesting, but I like the game well enough to, you know, give it a try as a speedrun. Yeah, go with this one. You know, give it at least a couple of tries, see how we do, and then just move on to another game.
I know you're safe with the gods. I can feel Hela's gaze, searching for secrets inside of me.
Not exactly. Nope.
Secrets
just taking a little bit of a break.
I can't see.
Because we've actually found some new tricks and stuff to do.
I'm not here to fight.
So the next time I will be playing this, which will probably be next week or week after, I can improve my time by quite a bit.
Whatever the cost.
Should now maybe even be able to put it sub 320. But we'll see when we get there. It does. I'm excited for it. Because I haven't done a Ghost of Tsushima speedrun in quite a while now, actually.
She did it. She did it.
I'm kinda itching a bit to get back to it. Oh, come on. That was so telegraphed. Come on, dude. Ah. Screwing up the fights again. Yeah.
How will she do it?
Yeah.
What will she do?
That fight could have gone so much better.
How's she going to find his actual soul? Where does Ella keep her souls?
I blame the character model for basically standing in my way of seeing the enemy attacks, so I couldn't get the first parry right. Nobody can convince me otherwise.
She cannot bargain with Hella.
It's not my fault, it was the game's fault. I'm trying to say.
No one can bargain with Hella. What can she give her?
Same excuse, I know.
She can see it. The bridge. She can't cross the bridge.
Right, bridge.
She has to fix it.
It's too dangerous.
She's done it before.
Can we do that from down here?
She's done it before.
She can. She'll do it again. How will she do it?
There must be a
Senua,
way.
you have to try.
She'll never
I
make
think
it.
we have to do it from up there somewhere. Right? Oh. Oh, did I miss looking at the bridge from somewhere earlier? I think I did. Yeah, from down there. Ah, fuck. I think you need to look at the bridge from here? Oh, that's way too far away. Wait, what? It's kind of intense, yeah. Wait, how do I fix the bridge? Don't I have to do this from down here? Oh no, I do it from up there. Oh god. You do that from up here, don't you? Yeah. No. Jesus Christ.
The bridge. She can't cross the bridge. It's broken.
She has to fix it.
Speedrunner strats, yeah. You know, just set up easy time save for next time. That's how you do this.
It's the final task.
Yes, it is. This isn't just a broken bridge, is it?
This isn't all. This also isn't right.
You showed me how to see further. To see the hidden wonders in our world and explore new paths into the unknown.
But I'm confused now.
To lead so that others may follow.
Oh, you do it from
Or
up
to
there.
warn so
Okay.
that they may avoid.
Okay, so you okay.
That is our gift.
You do this from up
And
here,
our
then you
gift.
go back down to the
I'm not going
passageway.
to look away in fear anymore.
Okay. Yeah,
She has the sight.
makes sense now.
She can see her secrets. There's an illusion. She's found a way. There's a way. She can see.
Okay.
She must align herself.
Yep. That makes sense.
She aligns herself.
I couldn't for the life of me remember how to fix this bridge at this point. It was like totally gone from my mind. Even though I just did it 2 days ago. Let that sink in. Maybe I'm the one getting demented. Nah, you shouldn't do. You shouldn't joke about that. Hello there, big boy. Ah. Can I get up? Oh, come on, what? Really gonna do this to me, gang? Oh, God. Game is trying really hard to kill me right now. Or I'm just doing a mess up the battle. I don't know. One of the two. I wonder how a game like this gets signed off by executives. Doesn't sound like a good business idea. I mean, it was done by a really small company that was independent while they made the game. So they basically could do whatever they wanted. I mean, you know, this game was made by the guys who made DMC. You know, Devil May Cry DMC, the spin-off thingy. Let that sink in. Alright. Bridge fight. Oh. That is such bullshit. That also. Dude, where did you come from? Who invited you to the party? Because I sure as hell didn't. Are we done here? Okay. Nah, again, could have been better. Got hit way too often. Still getting used to the battle mechanics.
Wait. What? What happens when she dies? What happens to us? What happens to us? We die too. Do we die too? We die too. I don't want to.
We'll all die someday.
I don't want to die.
And when everyone's gone, even the gods will die.
We don't want to die.
I don't want to die.
Senua, stop. Turn back. Stop. Stop her. Stop. Why would she stop to die? She won't stop. 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 I don't want to die.
I'm sorry. I didn't ask you to be a part of me. If you don't want to die with me, then leave me alone.
I don't want to die. Please stop. 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 You'll never come back if you go there.
There is nothing to go back to.
We only have each other now. Don't abandon me.
Everyone suffers. They were right about me.
Listen to me, not them. They were afraid. Like children scared of the dark.
So was I.
They made up monsters to fill the void. That doesn't make them real.
The audio design is phenomenal.
No.
Okay, I think I split at the mirror for this segment, didn't I?
It's not like the old stories, is it? The noble warrior facing evil in search of victory and honor.
Yeah, I mean, this is basically the escape of Helheim.
No. Oh, this place is not quite like that. It's as if it knows that true torment lies within. Memories you cannot defeat.
Right.
Cannot escape. This is her hell.
Do you see it, Senua? Do you see the darkness? Faces of fear and suffering.
You can see it.
I remember it clearly now.
She has nothing to fear anymore. The gods have saved your mother. Through my hand.
You killed her.
It is the will of the gods.
Fuck the gods! You did this to her! Why?
This is what happens when you listen to the voices of the underworld. They crawl into your soul and rot you from the inside. Defy the gods like your mother, and the darkness will come for you too.
Hey there, Zombie Monkey. How are you doing? How was your stream? Hello, hello. Oh. Immediately got a warning for spamming emotes.
I do understand.
How's your building stuff thing
With your own madness.
going on? You know, you did play Valheim, didn't you?
You created this darkness!
I mean, we have a bit of a Viking adventure of our own going on here.
You created this darkness so you could hide behind it!
Only suffering brings salvation.
Basically just came in time for the last few fights of the game because we are just about done.
It was all a lie. You are a lie! She didn't defy the gods. She defied you. And so you killed her.
You didn't pray to the gods.
Atmospheric showdown. Got the music, got the scenery.
Your mother, who was too weak to fight the darkness and abandoned you.
You tortured her. You killed her. You are the
Those rituals, the years of isolation.
Why do I feel like this is not gonna end well? Well,
it was the only way to fight the curse.
you know.
The darkness is inciting that will destroy you.
You're a liar!
No, Senua. The darkness is here. You cannot wish it away. And it will watch as you draw the last dying gasp.
I won't let you kill me. Ah!
Ah, it is a shield guy. Because of course it's a fucking shield guy. Ah, God. I always forget that we basically had a power upgrade for this part. That's why all these dudes are real quicker than they normally do. Fuck. Somebody. Nope. I'll do that. I should do this. Ah. Oh, come on. Oh, this might be bad. Okay, we got focus. Good.
I can see through your darkness. You're a liar and a murderer.
Was a bit iffy.
Then I have a sword here that can kill a god.
Casually. If you want to 100% it, I want to say between 6 to 8 hours maybe.
You're making a mistake searching for Dillion.
It's not a long game.
The mistake that killed him in the first place.
Like, the story is definitely the main draw of it.
I'm trying to save you from yourself. You said that it is a lie. The plague of darkness, the butchering of Dillion by the Northmen. You saw it yourself.
Like, you can definitely finish it on a weekend or so.
They believed you.
Probably even in a day, if you put the hours into it.
You.
Tell me, Senua.
Oh yeah, definitely do that.
So if the darkness is a lie, how you saved me?
He's here. I know he's here. Dillion, I know you're here. Hold on. I'll find you.
Oh, come on, really? Can you hit that thing, please? Oh, God. This is such bullshit. Like, I just can't hit it. Like, dodging all of my attacks.
Dillion! Where is he?
Wait, was that it?
You're trying to trick me again with your lies. No, he's here. You took him from me.
Alright, last
you
fight.
have him.
Dillion is gone. Dillion is
So what do we do at the end of this game? Well, it's easy. We die.
Or what? What can he do to me that you
I could
haven't
do it in a
already?
day. I'd be emotionally destroyed. Maybe.
in search of Dillion. In search
Yeah, this fight is a little bit special. Like, you can... This is basically an endless wave of enemies. Like, they won't stop coming. The only way to end this game is to die.
of Dillion.
Let go.
Don't let your darkness hurt anyone else.
That's it. Hey, Miriam! Basically came right at the tail end. Oh no, we got sub 3 hours on the second try. I don't think that's too bad. The world record is a 2 hour 42 minute run. On PC though. And I don't yet know how much difference running this game on a PC makes, because I'm running on a PlayStation 4. Well, I mean, we just got a nice 23-minute improvement over our first run that we did on Monday. I guess I'm happy with that. So yeah, enjoy the ending, I suppose. So this is supposed to be Hela, the Nordic goddess of death. And Senua brought the skull of her dead lover in order to get his soul back. That is basically the whole purpose of the game. Yeah, I think most people nowadays know her because of the Thor Ragnarok movie. The Marvel one.
If you're alive, and there's no doubt, then you never took him from me, did you? And I can't save Dorian.
Senua comes to the realization that she was chasing a story or a legend, basically, that there is no hell. Basically no Hela, from which she can gain Dillion's soul back. So she can, in fact, not resurrect her lover.
Is that what you want me to believe? After all you've done to me? And to him?
Why not? Got a lot of light and joyful stories. Yeah, this isn't one of them.
You're a liar! You crawled into me to confuse me and deceive me. I know you.
I don't think so. Like, it's already 11 p.m. my time. And after yesterday evening, I don't know if you were... No, wait, we were talking yesterday evening. I went to bed really, really late. God damn it. I was destroyed this morning, so I'm not gonna do that again, sorry.
Take it.
Oh, jeez.
I'll be a slave for you.
Like, I think I got like 5 hours of sleep or something. You know, you can survive on 5 hours of sleep, but that isn't fun if you have to work. Especially because I drank a whole bottle of red wine that evening. Oh, jeez. Why did I do that? Well, not yet. I mean, we're gonna watch the ending here. Oh, done. You had 3 to 4 hours of sleep. Dude, what is wrong with you? Why do you do this to yourself? Like, seriously, why? That's why he's a zombie monkey, yeah, probably. Hey, I had 5 hours, okay? Not 3 to 4.
Because I've got nothing left. No fear. No hate. No quest.
Alright, see you around, Mariam.
No power over me.
Stabby, stab, stab.
I learned the hard way to not be afraid of death, Senua. Because a life without loss is one without love. You turn your back on death, and all you can see is the shadow that it casts. The longer you hide from it, the longer the shadow grows until all you can see is darkness. When our time comes, we must look death in the eye and embrace it as a friend. Only then can we let go of our fear. And emerge from our darkness.
Never forget what it is like to see the world as a child, Senua. Every autumn leaf is like a work of art. Every rolling cloud a moving picture. Every day a new story. We too emerge from this magic, like a wave from the ocean, only to return to the sea.
She lives!
Do not mourn the waves, the leaves, and the clouds. Even in darkness, the wonder and the beauty of this world never leaves us. It is always there, waiting to be seen again.
This is where my story once began. And so it has to end here. Because I cannot see further than this.
Follow us. We have a
another story to tell.
My friend, go with her. This now will be your story to witness.
Well, that's a little bit hard to tell, actually. Because you can't exactly tell what is actually happening inside her mind and what is real. Because she is so far gone, like, mentally. Also, this song is great. So, turn up the volume a little bit.
Each time you get hurt, I don't want you to change. 'Cause everyone has hopes. You're human after all. The feeling sometimes wishing you were someone else.
Like, I guess you can make a point that there actually were none of these enemies at all. Like, it was all just in her head. Which, of course, then begs the question how she got so beat up over the course of the game, but, you know. Things definitely do happen. Oh man, you gotta play the game from the beginning to get the whole roller coaster. It's not a bad comparison, I want to say, yeah. I mean, this is like, you know, another game where you can't skip any of the cutscenes. So every time you play it, you speedrun it, you get the whole experience.
But some that do lay claim divine purpose blesses them. Well, that's not what I believe, and it doesn't matter anyway. A part of your soul ties you to the next world, or maybe to the last, but I'm still not sure. But what I do know is to us the world is different, as we are to the world. But I guess you would know that. Please don't go, I want you to stay. I'm begging you, please. Please don't leave here. I don't want you to.
So I definitely gotta clean up my splits a little bit. But overall, it was a pretty good run. I mean, I guess my goal would be to get it to somewhere like 2 hours 50 minutes or so. I don't know yet if I would try to push it further, actually. Because this already is the best time in this category that has been done on a console. Like, the previous best on the console was 3 hours and 2 minutes, so I was about 6 minutes faster than that. Oh no, the world record is actually 2 hours 41 minutes. So about 15 minutes faster than mine, but again, that has been played on PC. And pretty much everybody is playing this game on PC instead of consoles, so... You know, no idea how much of a difference that makes. If you're really extreme, you need a trigger warning. And the game actually has that at the beginning. You know, when you start it up. Just get the same time save next time. Yeah, no. That would be pretty hard to achieve. I mean, you know, I went in pretty much blind last time when I did the run. And I actually got lost on a couple occasions. So this time with me knowing where to go, that improved things a lot. I mean, I didn't even know how the controls work last time, like how you fight the enemies properly and all that stuff. So, you know, that definitely helped with saving this much time. I mean, I still died, I don't know, 4 times or so over the course of the run, so that is definitely something that can be improved. I mean, basically the fights in general can be done still a little bit better. And I got lost in Helheim once, where I turned around a little bit, so that was like a minute or 2 lost, I think. I mean, the beginning was good. Could still make that a little bit cleaner, but it's okay. Path of Illusion, I think it was good. Not a lot of hiccups there. The fights, of course, could be a little bit faster. Battle Raven could be faster. I didn't get a lot of the parries there, which was not so great. I died on the Path of Fire, which is bad, so definitely time to save it there. I basically know how to fight Sword properly now, I guess, so that could be better. Same with the bridge. I think I died on the bridge. Yeah, I died on the bridge, so there was another death. The Tree of Death split is definitely wrong because I split it wrong the last time, so that is not accurate. Trial of the Labyrinth went off without a hitch. Trial of Blindness, I died there, which is again is bad. Trial of the Tower was pretty much okay. Trial of the Swamp, also okay. Sea of Corpses, yeah, well, it was a little bit iffy, but not too bad, I think. East Domain, I forgot to get the rune at one point, so there's definitely time loss there. The Fenrir fight was bad, like really bad. Then I got lost in Helheim, and one of the last fights against Hela wasn't so great, so definitely, you know, some opportunities to save a little bit more time. I don't know if that will amount to about 6 minutes or so, but I guess we'll see. I mean, we'll try again on Friday, so, you know, fingers crossed. See what happens then and there. Yeah, I mean, that's the speedrun, guys. That's basically the end of the stream for now, because I kind of want to go to bed because I have a work tomorrow, and that will take quite a while once more. So I will just send you guys over to Daisuke Tsuji. I think he's playing some Ghost of Tsushima. You might know the guy as the voice actor of Jin Sakai. If you've played that game, he is also a streamer. I have no idea what he is doing tonight, but he is online, so we might as well go ahead and, you know, give him a watch. So you might want to stick around and see what he's up to at least. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming by tonight, watching me run some Hellblade Senua Sacrifice, and I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, and I hope to see you guys on Friday, where we'll be doing another run of Hellblade Senua Sacrifice. Until then, guys, bye bye.